Hi, everybody. I'm Paolo Fabrizio, and welcome to the seventh episode of Social Antipasti, my 5-minute podcast show. Today, I'm going to speak to you about your staff. How does your staff behave while at work? Do they use their personal social network accounts, and how do they use them? In a social connected world, as we're living, most companies are concerned about that. They are concerned because some staff may waste their time whilst at work by using their personal social network accounts instead of working, instead of being focused on the job. That's why some companies are monitoring their staff in order to avoid that. The first issue that companies face by doing so is that they can only monitor what staff are doing on their PCs, on their desktops. I mean, if they're using their smartphones to connect and to use their personal social network accounts, companies are not able to control it. Moreover, your staff's social behavior may become even worse when they're at home, when they're having fun with friends, or maybe when they're talking to their friends, expressing their negative mood. I mean, I'm sure that you already noticed some of your friends' photos on Facebook, for instance, and you ask yourself why he or she did decide to post such stupid or silly pictures or negative pictures of themselves. Maybe they were angry in a particular moment, but and they were not able to realize that they were doing the wrong thing. Maybe sometimes they may have been a little bit tipsy, having a couple of beers with their friends, or they just having so much fun and they did not realize that, by posting such images, they were damaging either their personal reputation and their company's brand reputation. To give you an example, you may remember Jefferson Wade Groom episode. Jefferson Wade Groom was a former Lacoste salesman who was fired in August 2013 after posting his paycheck on Instagram. He declared that he did because he was very frustrated of being a single dad, but therefore his former employer did not react positively, so his dismissal was confirmed. So this is an important example confirming how impulsive acts, either during your job or at home, may damage yourself. So be aware that just a single stupid or negative act or post on your social network accounts may totally ruin your brand reputation, your personal brand reputation. So think before posting. Don't ever post when you're angry, when you're frustrated, when you drank some wine or beer with your friends. So always stay focused and remember that what you are posting on social networks is public. Back to companies, that's why they need to set clear and effective social media policies for their staff so that every staff is aware of what they can do or cannot do. On one hand, companies need to control and make sure that their staff are working on instead of wasting their time on social networks. And on the other hand, they want to make sure also that their staff are not damaging their brand reputation. So this is a very big issue, and I will be glad to discuss it even further with you in one of the next podcasts. So 5 minutes are over, and so I thank you very much for listening to the 7th episode of Social Antipasti Podcast show. You can listen to my podcast on Spreaker.com and also on SoundCloud.com. Thank you. Ciao.